Hello YouTube, Psychofox here. So inspired by the Stig's recent sharp, old school TV, radio alarm clock and whatnot purchases, I've dug out my old sharp 1978 Linytron TV. Picked this up a couple of years ago, went on a bit of a road trip to get it because this is the same model we used to have when I was a kid. This is what I used to watch everything on, Games Master, Neighbours, all the kids TV programs, everything. And it's also the console that all our console games got played on. So Sega Master System, NES, Super Nintendo, we all played through this. Super Mario World got played on this, F-Zero, Alex Kidd, Sonic the Hedgehog, all great memories and all played through this particular model TV. Sadly not the original, but a bit more of that in a bit. So it is a Sharp C-1872 Linytron, and it's got sensor electronic, which means you just have to touch one of these little metal plates with your finger and the channels will change. No button to push in, just by touch, which is pretty cool. So it's a 21-inch TV, it's got a nice brown wood effect. You could also get it in white. There's a few pictures of that on the internet, so I'll see if I can do a link to one. So it's pretty deep, pretty heavy, got a massive thick glass screen on it. So if we come around the back, you can see there it's Sharp C1872, solid state colour television receiver, quite a low serial number, 1569, made in Japan. And then we've got a aerial socket there, which I've actually got an Atari 7800 plugged in at the moment. You've got some pots there, and a little warning. So I've got this 7800 with modified Sega power pack plugged in at the moment. So let's turn this on and have a quick look at how it works. So we've got no analog signal, so I've just got it tuned to the console at the moment. So you've got brightness knob here, got your speaker there, channels here, little tuning dials down, little tuning dials there, which is dead easy, just twist it to tune. Couldn't get easier than that. You turn it on, this is the volume knob. Turn it on, let's pull the volume knob out, and we should get a nice static display there. So let's fire up the 7800. Got one of my favourite games in there at the moment, Moon Patrol. And we're on channel 1 at the moment, so if we just touch 8, Moon Patrol fires up. And increase the sound a bit. Right. Let's just adjust the lighting for you slightly. And you don't get a bad picture actually. Not bad at all. Absolutely cracking game. So the colours are a bit, they're not the best when you compare it to a modern TV. It's got the brightness right down, or it's practically at full at the moment. I mean, the definition is, it's certainly not very good definition when you compare it to a modern TV or even a slightly better quality CRT, but this is 1978. And when I was little, this is all I was used to playing games through, so just old consoles plugged in this through RF, and the picture quality really isn't that good, but it was all I had, it was all I knew, and I was just thankful to be able to play games, on the TV. And for that reason, that's why I've rebought one, because it's just a thing of beauty, really. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely huge, and I've not really got much space, not really got many places to put it, so I've stowed it away at the moment until I've got a dedicated games room. So it's stuck in the wardrobe at the moment, but I like to get it out now and again and just give it a bit of a run just to make sure it's working, and it's in beautiful condition. I don't know if you can see, but I used to have to polish my parents' model of this television with Mr. Sheen every Saturday to get this to get this plastic really shiny, and this is, well, it's had the same sort of treatment really. It's really been looked at well after. I was told when I bought it that an old lady had it and she'd kept it in a little TV cabinet all its life, so it's got no wear on it at all, and it's hardly been used, I don't think. I mean, this thing was made in 1978, so it's absolutely brilliant that it's still working. So we've got a little colour logo there and the word Linytron. It's got its own sort of little built-in stand. And we've got a little sharp logo down there. That little door shuts. And we've got Moon Patrol running on it. So, yeah, our Linytron, we had it from the early 80s. And we used to play all our games on it. The little aerial socket on the back, that got pushed back into the set at one point, just from overzealous use when using the NES, but that got fixed. But eventually one day, I remember just going to play my Super Nintendo, pulling out the on switch, and when you pull it, you can just sense you don't get that little crackle of charge, you get nothing. As soon as I pulled it out, I thought, shit, and it was. TV was dead. It never worked again, and we never bothered getting it repaired just because it was so old. So it went to the tip, so bit of a sad day. So I'm glad to have this one. This is going to take pride of place in my games room once I finally get one. Just in the corner of the spare room at the moment, which has not really got the room to set this up. I mean, I've got my Linytron up there. The curtains sort of give it away as well. Yeah, it's a nursery as well, so my daughter's not going to appreciate this being in her bedroom. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, guys. This is the Sharp C-1872 colour television from 1978 with sensor electronic technology. Pretty impressive stuff for the time. Thanks for watching.